Because wherever you stop giving out zeros, that is where the zero stopped. Somewhere in your mind, your personal jailer said, this is enough, and threw a limit on you. Alabashanda. I just had to throw some zeros out of my mind just now to give myself permission to have some stuff. Your mind is the only bank there is, and the universe is waiting for your mind to give out some zeros. And when your mind give out those zeros, that's when you're going to start having some stuff. Okay, here we go. Because let me tell you something. You can never be free by civil rights. You can't be free by the Republican Party nor the Democratic Party.
Oh, that's the fight, the external battle.
Or the Liberation Party.
Teach this thing out there protesting and fighting for your
You won't get your freedom through a picket line.
Woo!
Nor will a union give you your freedom. Your freedom comes from your mind. Your freedom comes from your what?
Mind.
From your mind. And that's why you got to understand that you got to think beyond the group conscious. You got to begin to think your way out of this material phenomena that tries to hypnotize you, to get you to believe in some level of limitation.
Somebody did something to you.
Or that someone is controlling your life from an outside force, or someone is doing, no one can do anything to you. The only witch you will ever meet is the witch that is in your mind, which is you. Okay, here we go. So read the latter half, Prophetess Cynthia.
When the subconscious negative belief system or foundation has been shaken up and loses its hold on the mind, it panics and would destroy itself. But Paul, or divine will, calms the panic of the mind.
You hear that? See, when things start breaking away, the foundation becomes shaken. It panics. It starts to destroy itself. Paul begins to go there and say, wait. Put your sword away. Don't you start killing yourself. We're still all here. Don't have no suicide here. Because the mind may panic when it is tightly held or feet are fast in stocks. And we saw that in verse 24. And the negatives or false beliefs are shaken loose. But the divine will, which is Paul and Silas, who begins to speak the mind with Silas, which represents understanding. So you have divine will and divine understanding speaking, giving instruction, and the mind calls for and receives a light. Let me say this in closing. God wants to set you free, and you got to convert the jailer of your mind. And the jailer of your mind, summed up, is your personal limitation. Wow. Your personal jailer is your limitations that are holding you in fear and in bondage. Touch your neighbor and say, it's time to get some zeros out to yourself. Okay, we want you right now to begin to go to Master Prophet blog, and we want you to post your comments, and we're going to come right back at the end of these announcements. And from the audience, they're going to come and give us their comments on what they've learned tonight. Stay tuned and post your comments on Convert the Jailer of the Mind.